Good day, viewers at home. It's another wonderful time on the show, on your favorite show again, Point of View with Lady Funke. Today we are having an erudite scholar, a journalist, a chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, a former SA to the former governor of Osun State, Alhaji Jamiu Olawumi. Good afternoon, sir.
It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for having me.
Sir, in recent time, your government, your party has been criticizing the present governor of Osun State on the claim that he got a loan of 10 billion naira and how he utilized it. What do you have to say about that, sir?
Thank you very much. Like I've always said, to our party and to all progressives in Nigeria, people who love developmental strides anywhere, we are not opposed to taking loans, because there's no critical job in governance, especially capital, that government alone can shoulder or raise funds to achieve. So when you take loan for the purpose of development, we are not opposed to it. What is important is what we want to see is transparency. We also want to see greater commitments and a sense of duty in whatever you want to apply the loan to do. In the case of PDP government under Senator Ademola Adeleke, Osun State is not having a good time with secrecy, deceit, and non-transparent approach to issues of governance. It's in your budget that you have 10 billion naira loan. Even if it were a drawdown that has been there before you came into government, since you are appropriating for that project on the strength of the loan, you let people know that this is a loan you are taking, because government is a continuum. That's one. Number two is, if perchance you are lucky enough to complete the project and you are not telling them that it was financed by loan from Islamic Development Bank, when you are trying to tell them, to deceive them, that you raise the money on your own to do it. Second, you are also telling people that the government of the past that want to heap the loan on has not been fair to the people. So in this case, we want you to tell people that the loan that is financing this project, and that government that took the loan has not done wrong anyway by taking the loan, because that project is being financed by an international bank. So it is not your money, and since you have been able to appropriate it into the budget, you have to acknowledge that it is loan. So that's why that's what we are saying. We are not saying that you should not take loan. And come to think of it, generally in Osun State, there is no singular project, capital project, that this government is doing and is telling the people the cost of the project. You cannot find the amount anywhere to which they are executing projects, starting from the boreholes. You cannot say this is the amount.
That's cost.
You are talking about Okefia, Old Garage Road and Flyover. Nobody knows the cost. The Ede Akoda Road, nobody knows the cost. So they are just pushing out projects, putting government money there, and I want to suspect they are also doing variation all along, which is against public financing ethics. They to tell us this is loan, They should tell us the payment terms. They should tell us the amount of the cost of the project. So that is when they can say Osun's people are being served diligently and transparently.
Still on the loan, sir. Do you think it is appropriate for the state government to seek loan to finance the projects they are doing now, considering the revenue of the states at the moment?
They are not telling us anything. You cannot say they are taking loans. The one we are talking about, the 10 billion we are talking about, we are pulling them. We are pulling their shirt before they could acknowledge that they have taken 10 billion naira. They are not transparent.
Okay, sir. Are you satisfied with the way the state government of Osun is having the subsidy, fuel subsidy palliative?
Yes, the first subsidy palliative. What has Osun state government done? Nothing. Nothing. In fact, there is no governance here. There is no governance in Osun at all.
Other states.
There is no governance here. Osun state is just in a void. With a governor who behaves like a mascot, who does things the way he likes, not conforming with the ethics of governance. Let me give you for instance. In the entire southwest, it is in Osun state that nothing is being done. Nothing on palliatives. Osun state government will come up to say he has done wage award, 15,000 to workers, 10,000 to retirees. The wage award does not supposed to be taken from the palliatives, from the 2 billion and 7 billion at all, because the allocation has doubled, has almost tripled. The allocation could shoulder the wage award, because in other same climes in the southwest, Oyo State is a PDP state. Oyo State is not taking the wage award from the subsidy, it's from the allocation. Ogun State is not doing the same. Lagos is not taking the wage award from the palliative subsidy. Imagine the size of the workforce of Lagos. You can't say the 2 billion will be enough for the wage award. It is not doing the same thing. Instead, Lagos is doing a lot. Lagos is giving free earth to nursing mothers and to children.
Don't forget that they are also doing a free Imole health care.
They are not doing free Imole health care. It's not. That is an occasional, a terminal program, a seasonal program. They don't do it every week. They don't do it every month. It is not even part of it. He has started the Imole medical whatever before before palliatives. So don't bring that into it. Lagos is doing free birth, pre-neonatal program. When you are pregnant, when you want to put on bed, whether it is normal or cesarean, is free in Lagos. Okay. And for the children, it's also free. They are also wage award. Lagos is also responding to critical issues of microfinance.
Sorry, before you continue, so don't you think it is not appropriate to compare Osun to Lagos, comparing the allocation, the IGR of each state?
You are not helping matters. And it's as if you want to cheat Osun state government. I'm giving you examples of states. Ogun State is spending 5 billion naira for palliative for the citizens, after acquiring over 75 CNG luxury buses for transport. Ogun State is giving Ogun State indigenes who are students 50,000 naira palliative per student, 50,000. Tell me what Osun State government has done for people in Polytechnic Ire, Uni Osun, Uni Ilesha. What they are doing for colleges of education, what they are doing for College of Technology is okay, nothing. Instead, they are having their tuition being increased, even during palliative, during a period like this that is very an emergency period. Oyo State, last week, Oyo State is removing all levies, dues and rates from all agri products for their farmers for the next 6 months. What is Osun State government doing? Instead, your governor went to England to go and eat chocolate. Oyo State is a PDP state. Oyo State wage award is 25,000 naira, 15,000. Oyo State is a PDP state. Look at the type of job they are doing there. Ekiti is there. Look at what Ekiti is doing. Ondo is there. It is only in Osun that don't have action. Osun is in a void. The 2 billion naira first installment, first tranche of the palliative, Osun State government spent 25 million naira to repair the buses, and that was all. And that was all. The government has not thought it. Look at what other governors are doing. Don't even talk about Borno State, Zulum of Borno State. Yesterday, there was the news on television that Zulum has acquired electric vehicles that has reduced the rate from 150 naira per fare to 50 naira. Workers in Borno State now go to work spending 50 naira as transport fare, and when coming 50 naira. The buses here that is being used to convey students and some few people, the population of Osogbo and Olonda local government is around 320,000.
You mean the students or the general?
No, the general public, the populace, about 320,000, Osogbo and Olonda. The bus can only vary 15,000 people per day, and that's the palliative Ademola has given Osun State. Even the buses are not working in Ife, they are not working in Ilesha, they are not working in Ede, even in his hometown. There's nothing to show for governance here, other than people are hungry, they are going to sleep on empty stomach, and you want to construct a overhead bridge. When Oyetola was here during the COVID, that is even worse than this, workers were asked to stay at home for 6 months and they were collecting salary, full salary. Look at what Lagos has done from level 1 to 14. Work from home. Work from home. If you go to Abele, the secretariat of Osun State government, even workers are no longer going there. They are going to 2 days in a week, 3 days in a week.
With the support or the instruction from the state government?
No. Nobody queries them because they cannot afford to be going there every day. They cannot. 500 naira per day to work for a man and a woman who works there, that has 4 children, that was also content with the high cost of living. Who queries them? Because even the permanent secretary knows, feels their pains, shares their pains. It's only the government that is not responsible. So there's nothing happening here. When you talk about palliative, just close shop. Nothing happens there.
With everything you've said, it shows that you are not impressive or impressed.
How can I be impressed?
With the government?
I've been a state actor, and I've been part of providing succor to the people under Oyetola. Can you forget in a hurry at Old Garage, at Osiko warehouse, where people are coming from the state to come and collect food for people, foodstuffs, eggs that they were giving people during the COVID-19? We can't forget in a hurry. We cannot forget what local governments were also doing. Which of the local government in Osun State is giving rice and whatever to people? Because their money has been mopped up even by the government, by the government at the state level. There was a case of local government chairman that said he met at 5,000 in the account. That unless you go to Ede to go and see the sister of the governor before they can have money. So the story has been told by that. So what is impressive here? They were diverting roads in Osogbo because of Okefia. What is the name of this road that leads to Igbalaye printing press? On Third. That's where they diverted road. Instead of first upgrading that road before you divert, perchance if there is rain and Peter Ajibola Road. Yes, I can remember. The road is not hard, and you diverted all the vehicles going to Okefia to pass through that road because you are constructing overhead bridge. Overhead bridge, underneath of which you have a lot of challenges that is yet to come up. So nobody is impressed there. What is the number of teachers do you have in schools?
I've wanted to ask about that.
Yes.
The new recruitment of the teachers. What do you have to say compared to your administration? You recruited.
They have not done it. They have not done it. They are just asking people to come and pick form. So there's nothing to comment about. But I want to add to this. What in your good conscience of your mind and viewer that will say Ademola Adeleke has done as governor? 60% of the project he commissioned was started by Oyetola. He has not commissioned his own project. So what will you say?
Continue.
No, what will you say he has done? He has not done anything. He's preparing to do about 16, 17 months into his administration. He has not done anything. If he commissions a project today, it must be the one started by Oyetola. We know government is a continuum, but his own program has not matured. Instead of getting mature, is obnobbing with Nollywood stars, making them his senior special assistants.
Beyond all this criticism and press release, what is your party doing in order to come back to the government?
I can't be telling you our strategy.
Is your party prepared?
We are not prepared.
We have less than 2 years to the next election.
We will be preparing when at appropriate time. We will prepare. I can't be telling you the strategy of my party. So we will prepare when it's time to prepare.
But don't you think it's getting closer?
Just leave that to us. We are in the game. You are a journalist.
Okay.
So no problem.
It's nice talking to Honorable Jamiu Olawumi, the former special advisor to former Governor Adegboyega Oyetola on education. Thank you, Mr. Jamiu, for coming on the show.
Thank you very much.
You will honor us one more time and we'll call on you, sir.
Yeah, it's my pleasure being here, and I also want to tell Osun people, it's a matter of time. This evil wind will blow, and it will not take us away. So it's blowing already and it's getting vanished. There's this poet in what is the name of this book? It is a poem. It's a poem that says, "Weep not, my child, weep not, my darling. With these kisses, let me remove your tears. The ravening cloud shall not long be victorious. They shall not long possess the sky."
With this, it's like you are confident of returning to the power in the nearest
power
future.
belongs to God. We hope it's going to give us back.
Thank you for watching. I remain Olutunmbi Olufunke, your host. Good day.